Look who it is. Hello there. Good morning, everyone. Let's go and take Scooby for a walk. I'm gonna go for a bike ride. I just want you all to know that I now live in San Francisco by the bay. If you wonder why it's been so foggy for the past couple of mornings and days, that is why. But I'm really surprised about how foggy it is. And after I take Scooby for this bike ride, I'm gonna take me a nice little bike ride, which should take me probably not even 5 minutes to do. It's gonna be pretty interesting to see. You all are gonna come along with me. Well, I'm out for the bike ride, and there's been something that has been making me wonder about every time I pedal. Let me get around this corner and I can show you all. Okay. Alright, see if it makes some noise now. Is my chain off? Damn, I think it. Maybe we're not getting in the way of a car. And I was planning on going the whole time without getting off my bike. Okay, so my chain wasn't off. This noise, I wonder what the hell it could be. Not sure if I even pointed the camera at anything. Well, I came downstairs and I was gonna make me some food, and I see that my amazing mother had made some spaghetti. Guess they had some before they left and just left the rest for me until Monday, which is such a nice thing. My parents are awesome, and I'm so thankful for them. But I guess I'll make something later on today, or we'll see what is here in the pantry to make. Like, is there anything sweet? But only thing here is these disgusting. I hate dark chocolate. That is remarkable. Wow. But let's get out of this house and take Scooby for a walk. Since I'm gonna be here by myself this weekend, I need to cut some lights on here. And here. Up in here, not in here. That was random. I know what I'm gonna make when I get back in. I'm gonna get a nice big bowl of popcorn. Because the oil Redenbacher and popcorn on the stove is the best. And it's so simple and easy to make. You just gotta be patient, and also it's healthier for you. What are you out here doing? Huh? Hey? What are you doing? What? Alright, let's go for a walk, Scooby. What? Okay. He's awesome. So everyone, probably not gonna be able to see me because the tripod is not tall enough, but anyways, I'm getting ready to pop some popcorn on the stove. I'm about to show you all how to do it, and actually remember to film me cooking this time. And there is crumbs in this pot. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so first, when you start cooking popcorn, if you want to cook popcorn on the stove, this is oil Redenbacher. Let me tell you how much it is. It's 1 pound of just original. They have kettle corn, and then you can use that as butter, and it says to put no more than 4, let me read it, tell you correct. Yeah, no more than 2 to 4 tablespoons. Because if you put more, if you just squirt it all on your popcorn like that, it will taste disgusting. And it's a seasoning that you can use just butter flavor. They have many different types of flavors. And okay, let's go and get started now. So just pour your kernels in the measuring cup. I have 1 cup because I want a lot of popcorn. And also, be careful when popping popcorn. If you don't have a big pot like this, and you just have something small, these kernels, when they pop, they get real big. And once they start going, they go very, very fast. Alright, I'm gonna put some oil in the pan. And when you put an oil in, just put a little bit. You can put a cap full and just sprinkle it around. And also put salt in to give the popcorn kernels some flavor. Because if you don't put popcorn kernels in, they'll just taste like plain popcorn. I also forgot to say that when you put the oil in, sprinkle, I don't know if I said it already, but yeah, just sprinkle the salt in. You might want to, depending on your preference, so you can put a little or a lot. Whatever your taste buds will approve of. And I'm just using sea salt. And you just turn the knob to 1 minute. Where the hell is the top at for the popcorn? Did I put it back in there? What a fail. Yep, I'll put it somewhere. See what the hell I did with it. Might want to take it off the stove first. Oh, technical difficulties. Okay, so we're back in business. Go ahead and set the pot on there. And I'll move this, sprinkle this oil and salt around so it coats the pan. And and make sure not to drop it on there violently like I just did. Alright, you can just take 4 kernels, just drop them in, and then just cover it and get them coated in oil, or you just plop them in there, and then it's just a waiting game now. And one thing that happens to me rarely is I'll put too much oil in and it'll start somewhat like this. I don't even know how to describe it. If it ever happens, I'll show you all. But it starts steaming like it's frying almost, but not really. It's just the pan getting hot and all the oil is coming up. But alright, so now you just take them away from the heat for 30 seconds, and then while they're away for 30 seconds, you just shake them up to get them all nice and evenly coated in oil. Then after 30 seconds, you put them back on, and they'll start to pop slowly, and then it'll speed up gradually. And when it slows down, you want to take them off and just let them cool down, and then just pop the lid up for a little bit till they get through popping, because you're going to have a couple that like to just pop once you lift the hood off, and then they can pop wherever. And if you're like me, don't really like wasting food, you'll probably leave it cracked. And also, while it's popping like this, you want to just shake it every so often to get all the kernels that are at the bottom. And I took it off the tripod because I just felt like it was getting in the way. Took it off of the burner, and now I just put it to cool down. And what I had meant earlier by just popping the top, or just cracking the top a little bit like that, just to let some of the steam out, and I guess you could say cool it down a little bit, so when you take it off, it won't be just a big blast of smoke. And you may, I don't know if any more will pop, but you probably will hear some others pop. Well, there we go. Just like that, because I remember before when I first started popping popcorn on the stove, I would take the top off, and then one would pop and it would pop on the floor or wherever. And now first I'm going to put some of this and then put that, because if you put this first and then that, you won't really get any flavor. Well, I mean you will, but this helps this stick to the kernels better, if that made any sense. We can... This is what my parents had got the other day, and I really love the label design. I feel that it is beautiful, beautifully done. That I would definitely work on my label design.